Oops, when I was going through the College Board materials preparing the Unit 3 exam, I realized that in preparing the Unit 2 exam, I must have missed one of my sources. So I have added 3 image-based questions on this building, which you should certainly recognize. So what do you need to know about it? Well, what are the columns in the hypostyle hall imitating? I talked about this in my lecture. As a pharaoh walked through the temple complex, starting at the pylon gates, moving through the hypostyle hall, and finally ending at the sanctuary, what was his experience? What changed in terms of the physical appearance of the rooms as they moved further and further into the temple? I don't think you'll have a hard time with this one, but do note that the plan comes without labels. So here's a hint. He begins here. You remember this term, right? He enters an open courtyard. Then he enters this segment of the temple. Note the light source. You remember that term too, right? And finally, he comes to the inner sanctuary. Do you remember what would have resided there? So I don't think you'll have a hard time with this question, but this image, which doesn't appear on the test, by the way, offers a big clue. Think about the relative roles of the pharaoh, the priests, and the ordinary people. And here's another clue. So good luck on your second unit test.